Hello, everyone. On this podcast episode, I'm going to talk about free will and how, the dichotomy of free will. In life, we all have free will, right? And, and because this is a world of duality, right? The equal and opposite of free will is what? No free will at all, or complete control, right? And it's the truth. Because everything in this world has free will, nothing has free will. And this is how duality works, When everything in this world is tall, if everything in this world is tall, right? Then nothing will be considered tall. That's how duality works. If everything in this world is cold, nothing will be cold. If everything in this world is hot, then nothing is hot. If everything in this world is in the past, then nothing is in the past. If everything in this world is in the future, then nothing is in the future. If everything in this world is matter, then nothing is matter. If everything in this world isn't matter, then everything is matter. If everything in this world exists, then nothing exists. If everything in this world does not exist, then everything exists. And so let me give you an example of how it works. I use this example all the time, When everything in this world is moving in the same direction at the same speed, then nothing is moving. You may think I'm lying, but, if this is your first episode, it is a basic fact of duality. When everything shares the same property, nothing shares that property at the same time. For example, like I said before, when everything is moving in the same direction at the same speed, then nothing is moving. And the best example of that is Earth, the planet that you're living in. Everything in this planet, everything on this planet is moving in the same direction at the same speed. That's why we don't experience movement. When everything is moving in the same direction at the same speed, nothing moves. That's why Earth does not move at all. From our point of view, we don't feel Earth move, right? That's how this duality world works. When everything shares the same property, then nothing shares that property. It just comes to an equilibrium. So if everything in this world has free will, it means nothing has free will. It's just how this world works. And when everything in this world does not have free will, it automatically means that everything in this world has free will. Why? Perspective determines what has free will or what doesn't. If everything in this world, right, is separate, and that's what scientists tell you, everything in this world is separate. Planets, galaxies, we're all separate. Well, the fact is, if everything in this world is separate, it automatically means everything is one. Just like your body. Your body is separate. The many cells, each cell it's its own organism. The many atoms, each atom it's its own individual particle. Yet, your body is one, is it not? You have one body that thinks like one, that behaves like you. You will never tell someone can never tell you that your body is separate, can they? Even though your atoms are separate, your lungs behave separately, your heart is separate, your cells are separate, the atoms inside your body are separate, right? When everything inside of you is separate, it all means it's one. When everything in this world is separate, it means it's one. Automatically, there's like an equilibrium where everything comes back to one, to the equal and opposite. So because everything in this world is separate, it automatically means that everything in this world is one. We have one being. We are part of one massive being. Just like your cells, your individual cells, These cells, by the way, live on their own. You can take one cell from your body and it will live its own life separate from the rest of your body. As long as it has, it has food, enough food to survive, it'll live its own life separate from you. Every cell in your body, it's its own individual organism, its own being. It doesn't even know that you exist. Yet these separate little beings come together to form you, one. All these little things, all these separate things come together to form one. That's how this world works. When everything is separate, when everything in the world is separate, it automatically means everything in the world is one. The entire world comes together to form one being. And that being is God. And that's what the Bible states. The Bible states that God created the world out of his own body. That means everything in this world is God's body. Although everything appears separate, it's because God created the separation. The separation only exists within God's body, because everything in this world is God. That's why God is called omnipresent, because everything in the world is God. Just like you are omnipresent inside your body, God is omnipresent inside his body. We are inside the body of God. Every cell in your body is you. So by default, you are omnipresent. Every cell in your body is you. Every atom in your body is you. Although they're all separate, they're all you. One you. That's how this world works. So let's go back to free will. Because everything is God. God is the only thing that has free will. And because God is the only thing that has free will, and everything is God, everything has free will. You understand? That's how duality works. It's so weird. This world works in a very weird way, where both opposites exist simultaneously as one. Because everything in this world does not have free will, it means everything has free will by default. Because God is everything, right? God is the only thing that's controlling the world around us, because God is the creator of it. Because God is the creator of everything, and everything is God. God is the only thing that truly has free will in this world, because God is the one that's controlling the world. And because God is the one that's controlling the world and God has free will, it automatically means that you also have free will. God is the source of all free will. God gave us free will. That's why we have free will. And this is how life works. I know it's hard to understand, but the world works in that weird sense where the equal and opposites, when everything shares the same trait, it automatically creates the equal and opposite effect. Because everything in this world appears to not have free will. Everything in this world has free will. Because everything in this world is one. That one being has free will. Because that one being has free will, it has the free will to control everything in this world. And since it has the free will to control everything in this world, everything in this world has free will. So, and that's what the Bible states. God is the creator of everything. God gave us the free will to make choices. And for us to make choices, God has to create the choices for us to make. That's the problem with free will. For us to have free will, we have to be capable of making choices. God is the creator of every choice you can make. Every future possible already exists within God. Everything possible already exists within God. We're just choosing one future over another. But these futures are futures that have been already created within God already. All possibilities exist simultaneously within God, because God is the source of all things. So This is why many people, always question, do we really have free will? Yes and no. We don't have free will from our sense, from our point of view. But the truth is, because everything is God, we technically do not have free will. Because everything is God. It means God is the one controlling the whole world. And that's what the Bible states, In the beginning was the God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the world. That's what it means. In the beginning was the world, and the world was with God, and the world was God. Because everything in this world is God. It means God is the one controlling everything. And if God is the one controlling everything, automatically means we don't have free will. But because God has free will, we also have free will because we are God. Since everything is God and God has free will, it means we also have free will. Both opposites exist simultaneously at the same time. Because everything appears illogical, automatically means that everything is logical. That's how this world works. When everything moves in the same direction at the same speed, nothing is moving. And science can prove it. You can sense it. When you lay down on your bed at night, do you feel yourself moving? Do you feel your body moving? You don't. When you stand up and close your eyes. Do you feel your body moving? You don't. When everything is moving in the same direction at the same speed, nothing is moving. Yet, the truth is the earth is always moving. The earth is always moving. And because the earth is always moving, nothing is moving. You see how this works? Both opposites exist simultaneously as one. And the opposites are movement and non-movement, tall and short, free will and no free will, existence and non-existence, matter and no matter, energy and no energy. Tall and short, past and future, large and small. This is a world where almost everything shares the same trait. Nothing has that trait. Because everything in this world is God, and God is intelligent. Everything in this world does not appear intelligent. From the point of view of God, everything is intelligent. From the point of view of scientists, nothing in this world is intelligent. From the point of view of the earth is not moving. From the point of view of the sun, the earth is always moving. Perspective determines what's intelligent and what isn't. From the point of view of scientists, nothing in this world is intelligent. From the point of view of God, everything in this world is intelligent because everything in this world is God. God is the source of all things. In the Bible, God states that through me, all things are possible. It means through God, existence and non-existence are possible. Free will and no free will are possible. The past and the future is possible. Something and nothing is possible. You and me are possible. That's what that word means. Because when everything exists, nothing exists. When everything does not exist, everything exists. Existence and non-existence are two sides of the same coin. So they exist simultaneously. Just like the earth is constantly moving, yet we appear to not be moving at all. From our point of view, we don't move. From the point of view of the sun, we're always moving. From our point of view, this world has no intelligence whatsoever. From the point of view of God, everything in this world is intelligent because everything in this world is God. From our point of view, the sun is very hot, right? And the earth is, it's at the perfect temperature. From the point of view of the sun, The sun is at the perfect temperature. The earth is the one that's very, very cold. You understand how this works? How this duality works? From the point of view of the sun is at the normal it's at normal temperature. It is the earth that is very, very cold. From the point of view of the earth, it is the earth that is at normal temperature, and it's the sun that is very, very hot. This is how this world works. From the point of view of the moon, the earth is the one that's hot. The moon is the one that's cold. The sun is hotter. The earth is warm. The sun is hot. And and the moon is the one at normal temperature. Perspective determines what exists and what doesn't. Perspective determines whether this world, is intelligent or not. If you believe this world isn't intelligent, it's because you're not wise enough to realize that if we human beings are intelligent, it automatically means the world is intelligent. Why? Because we are what? Products of the world. Where do you think our intelligence came from? It came from the very world around you. Atoms make up the very world around you. If humans are intelligent, it means atoms are intelligent. Because you can't separate humans and atoms. We are one and the same. We are one and the same. Because humans are intelligent, it means the world around us is intelligent. Because if humans are intelligent, it means atoms are intelligent. If atoms are intelligent, it means energy is intelligent. And energy is the whole world. The whole world is filled with energy. All that energy is intelligent. And because all that energy is intelligent, it no longer appears intelligent from our point of view. When intelligence is too vast, when something is far too intelligent, from the point of view of something that's not as intelligent as it is, it doesn't appear intelligent anymore. And this world has God has infinite intelligence. God is infinitely intelligent. Because God is infinitely intelligent, our finite minds are incapable of realizing there's something that's infinitely intelligent. When the puzzle is too complex, right? We automatically assume it's illogical. If we can't solve a puzzle, we automatically assume it's unsolvable. That's a problem with science right now. Because the world is far too intelligent for science to understand. They automatically assume it's not intelligent. But it's because scientists have finite intelligence. And the world is an infinite puzzle. A puzzle that's infinitely complex. Because it's infinitely complex, we automatically assume that the puzzle can't be solved. Yet it can. From the point of view of God, this whole world is simple. It's just a simple puzzle that can be solved. From the point of view of human, the puzzle is too infinitely complex, so it can never be solved. The world is too infinitely intelligent, so it appears unintelligent. This is how life works. Because God is infinitely intelligent, science are incapable of realizing, are incapable of putting one and one together to form two. They're incapable of adding 1 + 1 to 2. They don't know where to start. Because they don't know where to start, they automatically assume that the world isn't intelligent. Yet, basic logic can prove that the world is intelligent. Because intelligent beings can only decipher something that's intelligent. We can't decipher something that's illogical. If something doesn't make logical sense, we will be incapable of understanding it. You can't understand something that's illogical. It's just a fact. The fact that we can understand the world proves that the world is logical. The world is intelligent. There are many ways to prove the existence of God. And because God is everything, God is nothing. And that's the problem with life, is that because God is everything, God is nothing. When everything is tall, nothing is tall. When everything is short, nothing is short. And because God is everything, God is nothing. And that's the problem with your body as well. Because you are everything inside that body of yours, you are also nothing. Every cell inside that body of yours is its own separate being. It lives on its own. You don't exist from their point of view, and you never will. These cells live on their own, and they die on their own. They don't care about you, but you care about them. You don't care about God, but God cares about you. Because God is you. God is everything. You know, this world is a world of duality. Because it's a world of duality, scientists forget that, they only see one aspect of it. They don't see the equal and opposite. They see hot, but they don't see cold. They see on intelligence. They don't see the intelligence in this world. Their viewpoint, they're so close-minded. They only see one aspect of the world. Because they only see one aspect of the world, they will never get the full picture. The full picture is this world is intelligent. That's why it appears unintelligent. Because everything in this world is intelligent. Our finite minds are incapable of understanding it, fully grasping it. Our finite minds cannot fully understand everything in the world. Because we cannot fully understand everything in the world, we automatically assume that the world isn't intelligent, even though basic logic can easily prove that the world is intelligent. Basic facts prove that the world is intelligent. But scientists will never accept it because they only see the unintelligence in the world. When something is infinite, our finite minds will be incapable of understanding it. Because it's infinite, we automatically assume it doesn't exist. Many people do not think this world is infinite because it's infinite. Because this world is infinite, it appears finite from many people's point of view. The world is very complex. It's a very complex world. Intelligence creates the world around us. We cannot understand the rules of the world if the rules of the world wasn't intelligent. Our intelligent minds cannot understand something that's not intelligent. Because we can understand the rules of the world, it automatically means the rules of the world are what? Intelligent. You cannot grasp something that doesn't make sense. You cannot grasp something that doesn't make sense. You'll only be able to realize that it doesn't make sense, right? But that's the best you can do. You will never be able to understand it. If someone starts speaking gibberish to you, right? You will never be able to decipher it because the person itself does not know what he's saying. If the person itself does not know what he's saying, how can you know what he's saying? You understand? Logical beings cannot understand something that's illogical. The fact that we can understand the logical world proves that the world is logical. The world is intelligent. We live in an intelligent world. We live inside the body of God. And because God is everything, God appears to be nothing. You can't see the whole image of God because God is everything. God is infinite. You can only see small portions of God. Small, tiny little portions. Scientists haven't even been able to, we haven't fully mapped out the universe yet. That's how small we are compared to infinity. And God is infinite. God is infinite. So that's it for today's podcast episode. We have free will because God has free will. God gave us free will. God's free will is our free will. So the Bible is correct. We have free will. Because we have free will, everything appears as if we don't. Because when everything has free will, nothing has free will. When everything is tall, nothing is tall. When everything is large, nothing is large. When everything is small, nothing is small. So that's it for today's podcast episode. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.